and they're racing for the Telangana plate. The opening event of the day, Gamma Wave shoots ahead from Palas, is in chase to be second. Racing third behind is Ode to Nature, crossing 1300 meters marker. Just about a length and three-quarter behind My Darling Bobby on the fence, being accompanied on the outside by Awesome Vibe, the back marker Last Romance. Galloping past 10 board, and the leader is Palas, about 4.5 to 5 lengths to Good of Racing. Second is Gamma Wave. Traveling third on the fence is My Darling Bobby. Running ahead of My Darling Bobby is Ode to Nature, approaching 8 board. Awesome Vibe is improving on the outside, and still the tail end, the Last Romance on the bet. Crossing halfway, Lighter Task, and the leader is Palas, about 6 lengths to Good of Gamma Wave is traveling second, being niggled slightly. Ode to Nature is traveling third, now being joined on the steam wide outside by Awesome Vibe. My Darling Bobby is racing fifth. The back marker continues to be Last Romance. Coming into the last 300 meters, Palas about length and a quarter ahead of Gamma Wave is attempting to make a run on the outside, but Palas about a 3 parts of a length ahead of Gamma Wave. Ode to Nature beginning to gallop on the outside and racing inside the final 50 meters. Palas from Ode to Nature on the outside. Palas not giving up from Ode to Nature, coming up on the outside. Ode to Nature going to win it. Ode to Nature from Palas making a re-gallop, but Ode to Nature gets it from Palas, followed by Gamma Wave. Behind comes My Darling Bobby, followed by Last Romance, and last of all was Awesome Vibe. And they come out of the gates, but the Zelbet loses over a length or so to his Truth and Dare. Mr. Kick slightly, and Master Causeway goes ahead in the early part from Ashwamathli, being passed quickly by Gunpoint at the 1200 meters marker. Traveling widest of all is in white cap, is Immortal Guest. Down on the fence, Currency green and white. Traveling in the center, Naughty is orange and white. Just about 2 lengths behind. Coming next in the picture, approaching 900 meters marker is Zelbet. Has improved to race with the front runners. Then we got on the fence Nisbati Wings, the back marker Truth and Dare. Galloping down towards the final curb, passing 700 meters marker, Master Causeway is on the fence, just about a length and a half ahead of Gunpoint is traveling second on the bit. Traveling third behind them is Ashwamathli, heading towards 500, about to come into the straight, followed by Immortal Guest traveling in the center. Not So Naughty is being pushed slightly to close in the gap and coming up. Racing inside the final 350 meters, Master Causeway in a start to finish attempt. Rider had a low peep over his shoulder, about 5 to 6 lengths to good of Ashwamathli. Not So Naughty has been produced extreme wide outside. Currency now making a beat down on the fence. Racing inside the final 100 meter. Master Causeway now has a just lead over. Ashwamathli is now coming up on the outside to go ahead. Ashwamathli from Currency. Then we got Master Causeway, followed by Not So Naughty. Then we got Nisbati Wings, Zelbet, Truth and Dare, Immortal Guest. And class 3 horses have come out of the gate to take part in the Guindy plate over 1600 meters. Anglia now goes ahead in the early part of the race from Treasure is traveling close second, and these two horses now being passed quickly by Galway Bay. So Galway Bay now goes ahead, passing 1400 meters marker, about a length and a half to good of Lovely Thought, followed by Fargo traveling third in the center, wide outside, Winning Legacy sporting white cap. Treasure has fallen back to be fifth. Behind Treasure is Anglia. They're now going towards train board. Moving over on the outside in red cap is Rocket Pandey. Up on the outside here sporting blinker and white cap, passing 900 meters marker. On the fence is Party Dreams, just about 3 lengths behind is Ferrell, followed by on the fence is Morris Siki, being accompanied on the outside by Ashwa Sirohi, galloping down towards the final curve. Galway Bay just in front, about length and a half or so in front of Lovely Thoughts is in chase to be second. Fargo is traveling on the outside to be close third. Behind there is Treasure. Anglia is being pushed hard to make a forward move. Is now traveling extreme wide outside with the red nose band. Coming into the last 350 meters, Galway Bay now still traveling well. About 3.5 lengths to good of Treasure. Is now attempting to make a run on the outside. Just 2.5 lengths separating first and second. The whip has been gone, but racing inside the final 50 meters, and Galway Bay going in a start to finish attempt, well ahead of Treasure. Galway Bay is now winning it in front of Treasure, followed there by Party Dreams, Rocket Pandey, Lovely Thoughts, Anglia, followed by Attenborough, Farrell, Ashwa Sirohi, followed by Morrissey. Class 2, Class 1 and Class 2 runners have started running for the 1200 meters race, the Hyderabad Race Club Cup, and BJ now shoots ahead in the early part of the race from Bonita is improving on the outside to run second. Close third is Helshan in the center, being passed by Angel in My Heart is running through the fence, followed by Eyes on the Prize, being passed quickly by Ashwapath. Close in behind is Master Tornado. Ashwa Tenjing is traveling extreme wide outside as they gallop past 700 meters marker. Top Secret is traveling two off the railing, very close in behind. Caesar Beauty is in white cap, and followed by Gurbaz on the fence. They now start negotiating the turn. Got about 500 out in this race, and it is a BJ still in lead, about a length and a quarter of Bonita, followed there by Ashwapath, and responsible for Love is now traveling third, and looking for a run between the horses. Halcyon down behind on the fence, Angel in My Heart, Bonita going for a narrow lead. Oh, Eyes on the Prize is now coming around the outside. It's a Rise on the Prize, and down behind on the fence is Responsible for Love, but Eyes on the Prize is going to win it, followed there by Ashwapath. Behind comes David, then we got Halcyon and BJ. The race is Vegan is traveling second. Third behind on the outside, Spartan X on the fence is Lemon Pie, being passed quickly by Gonarius. Improving on the outside is Zilly as they're now heading towards the 700 meters marker, followed there by Command Post, and running ahead of Command Post is Divya Shakti sporting white cap. They start negotiating the turn. Daring Diva just in command as it's now being joined on the outside by Vegan, but still traveling four off the railing, and traveling third behind them on the fence is Zilly, Spartan Egg. They now coming off the bend. Got about 300 out in this race, and Daring Diva just in front and cruising up nicely on the outside is Vegan, but hanging in at this stage, racing inside the 200 meters. Daring Diva still holding on, and Spartan Egg is trying to rally through the fence. Vegan is coming up in a second dash, racing up to the winning port. Daring Diva and fast racing Zilly. Daring Diva, Zilly, followed by Spartan X, Vegan. Then we got Nas Vegas, and last of all was Gunarius. Order. So only 9 left. Please note, yet another withdrawal. Number 6, Jugaad, has been withdrawn before coming under starter's order. I repeat, number 6, Jugaad, has also been withdrawn before coming under starter's order. 2 horses are not running, number 4, Orchids, and number 6, Jugaad. So only 8 left. They're away under racing to the concluding race of the day, the lower division of the Char Minar Plate. Over 1200 meters. Casher is now being passed quickly by Deluxe, the odds-on favorite. Racing third, striking distance, sporting over yellow cap, being joined and passed on the outside by Mighty. A gap of a 5 and behind it. Jet Space now galloping down towards 800 meters marker, traveling 2 up the railing. Water Tree down on the fence. Bay of Biscay and the back marker, Intense Approach, galloping down towards 700 and passing it rather. Deluxe was now traveling on the fence on a tight train just in front as Mighty now joining him on the outside. Traveling third on the fence is Cashier, followed there by Yellow Cap is striking distance. They're about to turn for home. Got about 450 out in this race, and it's a Deluxe just in front. Mighty the nearest rival, giving up a good fight, and down on the fence is Cashier trying to slip through the fence. Racing inside the final 300 meters. Deluxe is now being driven out hard. Just in front, about a length or so in front of Cashier, is now slipping through the the fence. Racing inside for 100 meters. Deluxe not giving up from Cashier. He's challenging up strongly on the fence. Racing toward the winning post, and it's a Cashier from Cashier from Deluxe. Deluxe going to hold on from Cashier, followed there by Mighty. Then we got Jet Space, striking distance, and last of all was Intense Approach.